Hello and welcome to my new channel. My name is Indigo, and today um, it is late and I'm exhausted, and this is my first video, so it's probably going to be pretty bad. Um, I'm fairly new at this whole streaming thing, so but I am very determined to get at least one video up before I um, collapse from being exhausted. So, this first video is just going to be some basic plays. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to have us do Mech Hunter to begin with. Now, I like to take my time with these matches. I like to, especially with these videos, I'd like to be able to give you some insight into basic strategy. I am by no means the best at this game, but I've been playing it long enough to at least have, some handle on it. Alright, so we've got two Mechanical Yeti and a Tinkertown Technician. Now, none of these are going to be particularly useful in the first few rounds, so I'm going to go ahead and hope for the best and see if I can get something a little bit lower on the madam. Ooh, nope, I got it worse. Okay, even less useful. Awesome. Okay, alright, well, at least we've got a Clockwork Gnome, which, when it dies, it will give me a spare part. Not super useful against a druid, however, it may cause him to use his coin, which could be useful later. Okay, he chose not to use his coin. I'm going to go ahead and hit him to the face and then play my Micro Machine. Now, the Micro Machine is really quite interesting. It gains an attack, one each turn. So if, for whatever reason, your opponent has started off with a bad first hand, it doesn't have any removal or any charge minions, this little machine can okay, this is nice. This little machine can grow to be really quite fierce quite quickly. Now, this is perfect. The Metal Tooth Leaper is a beautiful little mech. It gives, let me squelch him. It gives all of your other mechs 2+ attack, which at the moment we're trying to overwhelm him, so that is going to be very, very useful. Hopefully he doesn't have any removal, because this will be over quite quickly if he doesn't.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay, that's one removal. And a minion. Okay. So, he still had some damage to his face, but he did remove my main mech. Let's see. I was going to play the Enhanso Meccano, or however you say it, when I had the 3 minions, but unfortunately it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that now. Now, I could either play the Spider Tank and do a taunt on the 3/3 and try and protect the Spider Tank, or I can do the Piloted Shredder. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the Spider Tank out now, and I'm going to give the taunt to my little Metal Tooth Leaper, so I can protect the higher health minion. Hopefully he'll be able to stay on the board for longer. Unless he starts healing himself, we're in a really quite a good position. go ahead and do tracking first. Okay, that will be useful for next turn. That's not useful. We already have one Jeeves. And a spider tank would be useful as well, but not as much as Lotheb. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Lotheb for next turn. And I'm going to gamble, because I feel like it, with my enhancer-meter and see what kind of enhancements I get. Alright, so we got one Divine Shield, which is what I was hoping for at least, so that we could get rid of him while still keeping at least one minion, or one of our 2 minions. Okay. Now, I can either try to rush to the face, or I could play Lotheb, but Lotheb will just be immediately killed by Dr. Doom. I think ultimately it would be more useful to have Glaive Zuka, give him the 1 extra, and go ahead and put Jeeves. No. Go ahead and put the Piloted Shredder down.
I hunt alone.
Just so that hopefully we'll have enough to kill him next turn if he doesn't start healing. Wasn't very lucky with no, was it? Whew, that was some lucky bombs. Alright, that Sludge Belcher is gonna cause me a bit of issues. Unfortunately, this could easily mean a complete turnaround. Lotheb once again won't really accomplish a whole lot right now. I'm going to go ahead and... Is this a mech? No, it's not a mech. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put Jeeves down. And then put the Tinkertown Technician. Well, I'm only going to get 1 card off of that, but that's alright. That is what it is. Anybody watching this, if you would be so kind to leave any sort of comments with any sort of strategies that I could have taken, I'm more than willing to learn.
I must safeguard the land.
More than willing to learn new tips and tricks. And if there's something that I'm doing poorly, or if I miss a play, I want to know about it.
Something needs tinkering?
Alright. I could either play Lotheb now, which may lead him to sacrifice his Dr. Doom or these 2 minions. Or I could do a Noyatron, but the Noyatron is easily dealt with. There really isn't a particularly good scenario for me at the moment. Only thing I can hope is that he doesn't have any spell removal.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocator.
Okay. That could have been worse than it was. Ugh. What I need is an owl. I need my little owl. That is not useful at all.
Powering up. Portals online.
Alright, well, the only thing I can do right now is attempt to last a little bit longer. One more turn, perhaps. So, what I'm going to do...
To load.
Our tinker town.
Will he have enough? Yes, no matter what I do, he will have enough to kill me next turn. Okay, well, you win some, you lose some. Let me go ahead and just let it go through so you can see the see what happens. It's very important as a new player to realize that your losses are can be just as useful to you as your wins in terms of gaining new skills and knowledge. And it's very important that if you actually care about the game and want to learn and do your best, it's important not to get too angry if you have a loss. Please feel free to leave any comments on the bottom. I'm gonna play one more time. I'm gonna play a warlock, kind of a quick little warlock. See how that goes. If I lose twice, I lose twice. It's okay. The point of this channel is to learn together.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, definitely want the Voidwalker and the Knife Juggler. We are facing another hunter. The Defender of Argus may be useful soon, but I have quite a lot of low cost minions in this deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could get a few more. Okay, I guess the Defender of Argus is gonna happen one way or another.
Bring out your dead.
It's disappointing that he had a one drop.
Why do you fall?
Let's just save the coin for a little bit later.
Bring out your dead.
That's very disappointing. He has quite a good start. Let's go ahead and get Harvest Golem out there. Hopefully he'll last long enough to take out at least one or two of them. Haven't seen anybody running Undertakers recently since they were debuffed. A little while back, every time someone would draw and play a death rattle minion, they would not only gain a attack, but they would also gain a health. Given the right set of circumstances, these Undertakers would be buffed to an exceptionally high level very, very quickly. Oh, wonderful. My luck is just spectacular. Now, next turn I have 4. If he just goes towards my face, well, okay, so he's sacrificing that. Well, that's disappointing. Alright. Alright, let's see if we could get at least one guy stabbed to the face. Oh, awesome. Alright. Okay, let me take care of him. Whew. Why, he's got a good start. Haven't seen one of those in a while either. Let's see. Okay. I can... Well, Defender of Argus is useless right now. I could play Harvest Golem and try to get another card. Or I could do the Implosion. The Implosion is not going to do me so good, do me much good. Even if I get 4, he'll just take care of one of them with his weapon. Alright, I'm going to do the Harvest Golem. Now, as a tip... Oh, okay. As a tip, whenever you have to all right. Okay, well, I think those 2 losses are gonna be quite enough for my first video. If you have any other insight, please leave it in the comments down below. And please don't forget to subscribe and like my video so that hopefully this channel will begin to grow. Thank you. See you next time.